everyone! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be showing you how to make two types of paper boats that float in water. All you need for these crafts is a single piece of paper. I recommend using construction paper because that paper is more sturdy and lasts a little bit longer in water compared to printer paper. These are so simple and quick to make. Let's get started with building our paper boats. For the classic paper boat, you will want to use a rectangle piece of paper, and for the speedboat design, you'll want to use a square piece of paper. To get started with the classic design, you will want to take your rectangle piece of paper and fold it in half both ways. These folds will help us find the center of the boat and make it easier for us to make more complex folds later on. Next, fold the paper vertically and take the two upper left and right corners and fold them towards the middle line. Make sure the opening of the paper is facing downwards and remains open. After that, take the extra paper at the bottom of the triangles and fold both sides up. Put your thumbs inside of the paper and bring the corners up to create a square. Flatten the extra paper and fold the open bottom parts of the square up to create another triangle. You're going to want to do this technique on both sides. When you're finished with that step, put your thumbs into the paper, and just like we did before, you're going to open up the triangle and fold it into a square. Your square should look like this. Notice how there's two pull tabs on the square? You're going to take each end in your hands and pull it open. And just like magic, you have a paper boat. This boat is an easy paper folding craft and ends up looking fantastic. Our next boat that we're going to create is a little more complex to make, so make sure you take your time when you're building this one. Let's get started. Take your square paper and make vertical and horizontal folds to create guidelines. Next, take one side of your paper and fold it in half so the end of the paper meets the middle guideline. Do this on the other side of your paper as well. After that, take one side and meet the end of the paper with the quarter line on the other half of paper that you just folded. You next want to take the top left corner of the folded part of the paper and fold it down and line up the side of the page to the guideline you created before. You're then going to fold that triangle you just created in half and line the side of the triangle along the guideline you created before. This is what it should look like. Take your time because this step can be kind of confusing. You are then going to take the bottom left corner of the page and do the exact same steps you did on the top corner. The triangle will be smaller than the one we did before. After that, you are going to take the upper half of your folded portion and fold it in half to meet the guideline we have been using for our other triangle folds. And then take the bottom right corner and fold a right angle triangle to the guideline as well. This is what it should look like when you're done doing all of the folds. Fold the top half of the paper we were just working on down and flip the page over and fold the top of the paper over again. Flip the paper over one more time and fold the bottom of the paper up. You'll notice that we are focusing on folding the part of the paper that we've done all of our triangle folds on. Flip your paper over one more time and create a right angled triangle with the bottom left corner and have its side line up with the guideline we created in the beginning. After you do that, fold your triangle again so it looks like the fold we did at the start of the craft. Next, fold the top left corner to the guideline and do the same fold as we just did. After that, fold the bottom half of the paper up to the guideline and fold a right angled triangle with the top right corner. This should look familiar to you because we did the exact same steps at the beginning of the craft to create the other side of the boat. This is what it should look like. We are then going to fold the paper in half on the flat end, folding it forward to create a square. Unfold the square and open the paper. There should be 2 flaps on each side. You're going to have the side with the open center face you, and then you're going to take your thumbs and open up the flaps. And there you go, you have your own paper speedboat. You may have to adjust some folds to make it hold its shape, but your boat is now ready to be placed in the water. Have fun creating paper boats and watching them float in the water, or try to race them and see which one is the fastest. We hope you enjoyed this craft, and make sure to check out our other videos on our channel. See you soon!